Make sure you're by yourself before you hit play because you'll want to keep every detail to yourself once you hear what Malia Obama, who is now 26 years old, has been proven to be. Fans have been curious about her future choices for years, following her progress from White House teen to college graduate. Insiders have now confirmed that Malia is entering the documentary film industry as a producer on a significant climate justice project for Netflix. You won't want to miss a single frame of the surprising story of how she got this role, so stick with me through to the end. It all started 6 months ago when Malia worked as a covert intern at an impact production company in Los Angeles that made powerful social issue movies. According to sources, she devoted lengthy days to subject research, interviewing, and even rough cutting, since she was captivated by the ability of film to inspire change and dialogue. She was chosen to join their next major documentary, Rising Tides, which follows communities on the front lines of sea level rise, as a full producer because her employer, an Oscar-nominated producer, was so pleased by her commitment and new outlook. When her name was listed alongside seasoned directors in a Netflix news release last week, fans first learned of her involvement. Malia is listed as producer climate justice documentary on her credit. Finally, was one of the many reactions that flooded social media after the announcement. She's doing what she loves. Excited to see her work. Comments commended her for prioritizing substance above celebrity, pointing out that this choice is entirely consistent with the principles she was raised to uphold. The fact that Malia didn't utilize her family name to gain access is what makes this information particularly noteworthy. According to insiders, she used a pseudonym throughout the interview and let her work to speak for itself, giving her producer credit solely for the quality of her work. Viewers have found great resonance in such humility. She is authentic, just talent, new nepotism, inspiring, and it demonstrates that she is still blazing her own trail with integrity at the age of 26. The documentary itself is already making waves in Hollywood and is scheduled to debut next summer. Rising Tides will highlight places where people deal with flooding on a regular basis, such as Miami and Jakarta. Under Malia's direction, the movie promises to combine personal narratives with scientific discoveries through in-depth interviews with families who are unwilling to leave their homes. The main narrative thread, according to head chef executive producer Malia, was to follow a single family's trip over a year in order to demonstrate their resilience in the face of the climate disaster. The film is credited with securing a prime premiere spot at Sundance next winter thanks to its narrative ingenuity. However, Malia's adventure is far from over. She is reportedly already in negotiations to create a full-length adaptation of an environmental expose that won a Pulitzer Prize. Armed with self-drafted treatment notes, she is scheduled to meet with studio executives in New York this month. According to her friends, she keeps a leather notebook with doodles and interview questions, proving that her interest is a lifelong calling rather than just a title on a resume. What does this signify for us, then? It demonstrates how a president's daughter may develop into a leader in her own right by utilizing storytelling to elevate voices and spur action. Malia's confirmation as a Netflix producer serves as a reminder to young people worldwide to follow their passions, put in a lot of effort behind the scenes, and showcase their skills. If you share our excitement about Malia Obama's debut documentary having a tangible impact, please hit the like button and subscribe to get updates on Rising Tides. To be the first to know when behind-the-scenes videos go live, premiere dates are revealed, and snippets are released, hit the bell. Thanks for viewing, and keep in mind that a compelling tale is frequently the first step towards significant change.